I don't know. I mean, just the fact we've won. I mean, won 3 games. I think that's the goal always at all positions and quarterback especially. So, yeah, just that we've won. I think as an offense, as a group, we've done things well. I think there's still a number of things we can clean up and do better. But yeah, I think I'm just most proud of the fact we've won.
We're just about 3 days removed from the third week of the NFL season. Out of all of the 32 NFL teams that have been playing so far, this one team have really been impressing me. Consider that all the odds are stacked against them in the AFC. I am talking about none other than the Indianapolis Colts, as they are 3-0. And if the season was to end at this moment in time, the Colts will be an automatic lock in the playoffs and in the AFC playoff picture under the leadership of Daniel Jones. After years of quarterback hell, is Daniel Jones really the answer to the Colts' offense? For now, it seems like that. But here's the biggest question that we should all be asking. Can Daniel Jones lead the Indianapolis Colts to the promised land? Before I get to that, let's just take down memory lane on how the Indianapolis Colts got to where they are with Daniel Jones as quarterback. Since Andrew Luck's retirement, the Indianapolis Colts have been searching for answers at the quarterback position. Considering the Colts have been in the playoff picture only once during the 2020 season, that 2020 season team wasn't enough to get things done, even when Phillip Rivers was your starting quarterback. The Colts, for the last 5 years, were stuck in quarterback hell. Since then, it's been Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Nick Foles, Gardner Minshew, and Anthony Richardson, in my opinion, who is nothing but an injury-prone quarterback and is nothing but an absolute bust. Yeah, I said it. On March 13th of this year, the Colts signed Daniel Jones to a 1-year, $14 million contract. And that's the moment, I believe, that bust Anthony Richardson lost his job. The signing of Daniel Jones was met with mixed reactions from the Colts' fan base and the media alike, as General Manager Chris Ballard explaining the reasoning for signing of Daniel Jones. In his words, it was to introduce open competition for the starting quarterback position on the Colts offense alongside Anthony Richardson along with another quarterback. And literally right off the bat this season, it didn't take Daniel Jones long enough to prove that he's worth every penny signing with Indianapolis. After all he has dealt with in New York, with the mess of the Giants organization, as well as with the Minnesota Vikings where he had to back up with Sam Darnold. In just his first 3 games in Indianapolis, Daniel Jones has been nothing but absolutely phenomenal from the looks of it. He is on a redemption tour trying to rewrite those bad years when he first came into the NFL. Jones has everything he needs with the Colts. A good coach, good coaching, a good offensive system, and a good offensive line for now, as well as a great defense, in which the Colts defense on that side of the ball have been playing lights out so far this season, and it's only been 3 weeks into the NFL season. Jones also have a 3-headed receiving monster with Michael Pittman, Tyler Warren, and Alec Pierce. And he also has one of the best running backs in today's NFL in Jonathan Taylor. What more can you ask for? Danny Dimes is set. With this being said, with Daniel Jones cementing himself as the starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts team, he could just single-handedly make the Colts a legit threat in the AFC, in which he actually did. The biggest question, like I said before, we should ask is that can Daniel Jones lead this Colts team to the promised land? Not just get to the playoffs, but can the Colts reach their first Super Bowl appearance since 2010 and possibly win it? Of course, the Colts can get there, but it won't be easy considering the competition within the AFC itself. When it comes to the AFC playoff picture in the AFC conference itself, it runs entirely through Kansas City, Buffalo, Baltimore, Los Angeles with the Chargers, and in some cases for the last few years, Cincinnati, as these teams are known to move the goalposts when it comes to securing their shot at a Super Bowl or a playoff appearance at best. I would also like to mention Daniel Jones' current quarterback stats right now as of week 3. He has 88 passing attempts, 63 passing completions, 816 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns with 0 interceptions. And he likes to use his legs a little bit. He has 17 rushing attempts, 55 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, with a passer rating at quarterback with 111.7. That's great for the first 3 weeks in the NFL season. Don't you think? I believe so. From the looks of their schedule, the Colts can find themselves in a very good position before their bye week around week 11. They have to face the LA teams, the Rams, and the Chargers. They have to face the Raiders, the Arizona Cardinals, the Tennessee Titans again, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Atlanta Falcons, in which they can't seem to get anything right with that bonehead Raheem Morris as head coach, in Berlin. Let's see what's in store with the Daniel Jones riding the buck in Indianapolis, and let's see if Daniel Jones can lead this team to a Super Bowl appearance, and can Daniel Jones win his first Super Bowl in Indianapolis. And before I go, on a related note, I'll just say this. Can we please give some credit to Jim Irsay's daughters? God rest his soul. But I believe his daughters are going to run this organization better than he did. They're already showing that they could take the reins of a big Colts organization that's been in the family for so many years, dating back to Jim Irsay's father. Those daughters are doing an absolutely wonderful job running that organization. They're running like a well-oiled machine. And I bet you, if their father, Jim Irsay, was still alive, he would be so proud of them right now. Thank you for this edition of the Eli Speaks Show, NFL edition. And as always, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, Daniel Jones is riding the saddle in Indianapolis. It took him no time for him to get recognized and for him to get his feet wet again on the field. After all those bad years in New York and having to back up to Sam Darnold in Minnesota, he could finally shine on a team that has a very good offensive system in place, and along with a good coach in Shane Steichen. Like I said again, let me know what you guys think about my take on Daniel Jones in the Indianapolis Colts. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for listening.